my snow angels, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing what I did during October. In October I did like my recommendations of Halloween songs. This time I'm doing Christmas songs. And Shush was joining me today. She would be noisy. Of course, like we all know Christmas to be a very, very commercial holiday and also probably one of the most, if not the most popular holiday of the year. Most people celebrate it, and therefore there's been the most Christmas music, both secular and religious, which I am not religious. So I do fall more under the secular camp, but not all Christmas music is good. And of course, there are so many different classics and so many different really, really good singers that have covered these classics. So I'm just gonna give you a list of a few Christmas songs that I really enjoy. And yeah, let's get started. So, as most of you probably have figured out by my other content, I am a huge BTS fan. I am a BTS army. And there is one member in particular who always, or like most years, has put out either an original song or a cover of a Christmas song, and that is Kim Taehyung, aka V from BTS. She was so cute right now. Yeah. So his birthday is actually on the 30th, so I think that's like part of the appeal of Christmas for him, but also like I don't know, it's probably his favorite holiday. And this year he decided to do both an original and a Christmas cover. So those are like the first two I'm gonna talk about. And the original was released on November 29th of this year and is called Winter Ahead. He is a huge jazz fan, and I was really, really happy that he was able to do a jazzier song and do what he wanted to do. And it really, really suits his voice. Like, he is a baritone, which I really am of the opinion, I've always been of the opinion, that there needs to be more popular baritone singers, because that's personally my favorite male voice type. Well, male type's not the right word, but voice range is baritone. And this song was a collaboration with Park Hyo-shin, which, if you don't know who he is a ballad singer in Korea. And I believe he does theater too, if I'm not mistaken. And I do have a song recommendation from him on this list as well. And the music video is amazing. I will probably talk about it when I will probably make a video about my favorite music videos, but it instantly soared to second place for me. Yeah. Really, really brilliant music video. But I really love this track because as a jazz fan, it was really appealing to me. As a fan of V, it was really appealing to me. And I loved the trumpets and the saxophone in it. And oh my god, like it really showcased his voice and his range really well. I love like his head voice he goes into when he's I'll be with you. And then da 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 da. I can't sing in his range. But like he goes into his low notes and it's like really, really rich. And it's just beautiful. And in Hyoshin's verse, I literally, like, the first time I watched the video and, like, listened to the song, obviously, in conjunction with watching the video, I, like, gasped and, like, paused it, and, like, I had to, like, rewind, because it was so heavenly. Like, his voice was so heavenly, it caught me off guard. Like, it's like, I don't believe in God, so I don't believe in heaven, but like for a minute, like I thought I went there because his voice was so beautiful. But I love the track's like message too, and actually the songwriter worked on like wrote a song for Norah Jones. Yeah, and it's just very sincere. It's about spending the holidays with those that we love. And it gets a very romantic track, and it's about like loving your person throughout all the seasons. Yeah, it's very romantic and it really suits him. So the other one, the cover, actually came out today as I'm recording this. And it's really special because it's a collaboration with the late and great jazz singer Bing Crosby. And it's a special rendition of White Christmas, like a special recording. And it's really cool because V is a fan of Bing Crosby, and it makes sense because their voices really complement each other. So I was really, really floored by the harmonies that he added to it. It was really beautiful. And the promotions were so cute, and the like Crosby estate, like his children like chose V to do this. And then for those of you who don't know, V had a pet Pomeranian named Yontan, and he passed away. So it's really touching because the artwork for this collaboration has a picture of Bing and also a picture of Tanny. And in the music video, it's an animation of Bing and Tanny in Santa's sleigh, and at the end, Tanny's in the stars, and it's really, really beautiful and really touching. It's losing a pet is so hard, and I can't imagine ever losing Shoo Shoo, because Shoo Shoo's my baby, and so it's like my heart really goes out to V at this time. It's hard, and I hope he's getting all the comfort that he needs and all the support. And he's in the military right now. Like, that's got to be really, really hard. So, yeah, but I have a third song from him to recommend, and that's because it's my favorite from him, and it's called Snowflower. And his friend Peakboy, who is a rapper, joined him on this track. It was released 4 years ago during COVID, and it has like a special meaning of how like people who worked in healthcare who were on the front lines dealing with the virus were like angels from the sky, like or like snowflakes. So for those of you who don't know, the word for snowflake in Korean is nunko. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but it literally translates to snowflower, which I think is a really, really sweet translation. Like, I wish in English snowflake was snowflower instead, because snowflakes reminds me of dandruff. But yeah, it's my favorite. Like, it's jazzy, and like it just instantly makes me happy when I listen to it. I end up like pirouetting around in my room when I'm listening to it. And like I love like the horns, how they communicate with him is really beautiful. And it's just very romantic. I love it. Yeah, and like my name is Snow. My last name is Snow, so I have a soft spot for any song that is snow related. But I like really, really love like the melody. Like I know some of the lyrics. It's like 세상에 하얀 것들로 da 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 멈춰진 시간 속에서 da 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 da. Ah, it's so good. So good. I'm like, my voice is in the best condition today. So I kind of butchered it, but I love it. Okay, so song of the same name, Snowflower, Nunui Ko, by Park Hyo-shin, like I mentioned him earlier. I really, really love this song because the lyrics are super poetic when you look up the translation, but also it's like really emotional. Like when you get to the chorus, like it feels like you were in a snowstorm, confessing your feelings. Shushu wants to go now. Shushu. Wanna say bye bye? You say bye bye. Yeah, it's like it's dramatic and it's emotional during the chorus and da 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 da. Yeah, it really sweeps you up into that. Like he's very good at emoting. And I actually did like I posted a pole dance video and I put that as a song like 2.5 years ago. I don't remember. I'll play it. Well, he has such a beautiful voice, and you can hear the difference in his voice though between this track and the with Winter Ahead. You can hear a huge difference. There's a lot of time between these tracks. Okay, so like the next one, it shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that one of my favorites would be All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. And yeah, she is definitely the queen of Christmas. Like it's undeniable. And it's it's just a solid pop song. Like I really love belting it as soon as it's December because I refuse to start putting on Christmas shit in November. But as soon as it's December, I usually like to put it on because it's just so fun to belt. Like, all I want for Christmas is you, you, baby. It's just so fun to belt. I love it. Okay, so the next one is one that I really loved when I was a teenager, and I still love now. I still have a soft spot for, and it's 30 Days Till Christmas by Never Shout Never. And like if you were like into alt rock and more indie stuff back then in like 2009, 2011, that time, then like you probably like really loved this song. It's a cute little confessional song of like wanting to confess to the person he likes before Christmas. It's very sweet and it's very simple. It's just his vocals and I think the guitar, maybe the ukulele. I really like it. I really like I have a soft spot for it. And I actually have seen him live. Okay, and the last two that I'm gonna bring up is actually from my favorite jazz singer of all time. And usually when Christmas comes around, I listen to her jazz renditions of the Christmas classics. And that is the Queen, Ella Fitzgerald. I absolutely adore her. I love like she has very good range. She's very good at scatting and she just gives you such warm and wholesome feelings. Like I end up like dancing in the street when I listen to her. She just makes me so happy and I would just love to like I yeah, I would love to sound like her. I would have to work really hard. But I really, really particularly enjoy the Christmas song. The chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Ah, I just love it. And she just has such rich low notes in there too, and it's just cozy. And then the other one is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I think that's actually my personal favorite classic Christmas song right now because it's just so sincere and it's just so warm. Yeah, she's just exquisite. I love her. Yeah, so overall, these are the ones that make me feel the most cozy around Christmas. And like a lot of these have more to do with winter than Christmas, and that is because my name is Snow. I love anything that is snowflakes, snowflowers, and snowmen. And I love jazz. Like I am a jazz fan. Like I definitely want to learn more about it and be more well versed. I would definitely like to do like sing in a more jazzy style. I would love to have that kind of training. And my personal stuff and my album that I'm working on that I don't know when I'll be finished with is very jazz inspired. And so it's like I feel like the Christmas season is just made for jazz. Like jazz, it just suits it so well. So these are my top recommendations for Christmas songs. Please drop in the comments what songs are your favorites, whether it's classics or newer ones like Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande, and like what's the one by Justin Bieber, Mistletoe. Michael Bublé's covers are really good too. Of course, Frank Sinatra. Like I like listening to Frank Sinatra's Christmas covers, and like Bing Crosby, of course, and Dean Martin. Yeah, Let It Snow. Dean Martin is a classic. I love Let It Snow as well. So yeah, definitely put in the comments what your favorite Christmas songs. This is of course my personal list, but I like hearing what you guys have to say, and I love interacting with you guys in the comments. Sorry if this video was a little chaotic and my head was all over the place. I didn't script this video, and I didn't script the Halloween one either. These videos are just meant to just talk about what I like instead of doing like a deeper analysis, even though I did kind of go into that in this video. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, and Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays.